became the all-new pope. So I'm waiting for riots or something. I don't think people aren't really upset. They say they are, but look at all these happy faces inside Macy's. And then there's balloons and stuff like that. So we're in a relatively public place. You can see all the happy customers. I'm just one. This is the surge. Mother's Day is tomorrow. Remember to buy all your moms. However many mothers you have. I have like a trillion mothers. And happy Mother's Day to all of you. But my main mom, my birth mom, Mila Mendez. Now, you might not know who that is, but that's fine. A lot of people are angry to hear that name. Guess what? She's immortal. And so am I. It's a bit of the brag and gloat. See, that's a snail. You see how they venerate the snail? Yeah, that's me. Okay. Hi, how are you?
This is a
So
snail mile.
beautiful, gorgeous. Thanks, boss. you know. If there was such a thing as gang stalkers, I'd force all of them to buy Macy's. Donna Karan. Everything here is like $3,000. After discounts, it's like, it's worth 3,000. Hi, baby. Yeah. It's very hard to make sure you don't see, it's the intrigue. Like who are you talking to? An expert in shopping. Hey, you know. So I'm walking here behind Natalie Portman. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Hi. Happy Mother's Day.
Sali ko. Sali ko. Ay, sali ko. Isa pa.
Isa pa.
Sali ko, sali ko.
Yeah. Best friends. Ay.
Kinukuha ko yun na yung natakpan eh. Teka muna. Ayun na yung mga nakahang. Ayan, 1, 2, 3, go. Naku.
There we go.
Lagi naman may mga harang.
Oh, hello, smart crab. Are you returning? Hey, come to Macy's. There's all these sales. Like $3,000 mascara, marked down to 50. Don't miss out. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. June 6th is Father's Day. Whatever you identify as, This stream is about enjoying life. Do you all have a good time? If you're unhappy, give me all your unhappiness. Merely extend your fist to your screen, and I'll take all your unhappy feelings. It's like a fist bump over the internet. See, I'm not that unhappy because I'm always unhappy. So your unhappiness actually doesn't belong to you. That's mine. Give me all your unhappiness. It's like looking into two mirrors. Thank you, Mason. He must be the best son of all time.
Mabitingin ba itsura natin?
Some moms don't even like middle fingers. That's funny.
May extra ka pa sa likod eh.
Yeah, that's our friend. That's our security detail. Sometimes you get assigned Secret Service who are chill. So the problem, smart crab, is if you don't get the best present this year. Because you're gonna set up your mom. I liked your present last year, the duck with the middle finger shaped like it. So what's the all new one? And you're gonna be like, I don't know, mother. But I like mama's voice. Yeah, it's your problem. Are you happy or is she unhappy? Sometimes your mom will be like, oh, it's exactly what I wanted. A duck with a middle finger. So about all your grades. Oh, yeah. I'm the greatest mascot of Macy's. I'm called the moron. Can you say that for me? Guys, all hail the moron. Yeah, look, who else would wear this indoors? You know? There's so many people in this world. Like, you see that one? That's Natalie Portman. That's Norm MacDonald. And that's Justin Bieber. Right? You know, would anybody on screen ever lie to you all? That doesn't work. Some of these people are pretty much practically naked. I don't
Dito
recommend
din
it.
ko, pipicture ko tayo. Eh, aka ni target mo. Diyos ko, lagi naman nakuha mo yung target eh.
So what's going on here? All
Okay,
right.
one,
Posing
2, 3, go with the earth.
with the earth. Enjoy perfect photos.
How about you? Tumutong. Hindi ka bibili. Aka na yung bag mo. Aka na yung bag mo. Aka na yung bag mo.
So you guys get to see me posing. I am the greatest Macy's, and my zipper is up. Oh boy. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for your sub.
Oh, ayan. Oh, Buli, ako naman po picturean mo.
Okay, my love.
Kailangan,
Smile all the way. Smile for all your fans. There you go. A lot of times they want me to talk to police, and it's like, say something. This is literally all the police. Don't you think they have days off and want to shop at Macy's? All hail the NYPD. Come on. You know? Sometimes it's gotten so bad in New York, they moonlight. Like, you do an 8-hour shift working for the NYPD, and then the next 8 hours is working at Macy's. It's a living, Don't judge us. It's very pink. How come all the decor is pink? Must be that Ariana Grande. Oh, sorry. You know what? If Natalie Portman came here, I'd laugh. Natalie, get one of these. Yeah? Idole now, eau de parfum. Boy, this is really good. Like, Idole now, eau de parfum, white orchid. I think I'll just spritz some. I put a lot. Yikes. That's why I call myself the moron. I'm just thankful it didn't break. Wait. Smell.
Yucky the smell.
Yucky? Ow. Shucks.
Tara na, kumain na tayo, ganda.
And then this is the fabled. They can make you look really good. Catherine. I'm going to give them a grade 93 out of 100.
What's the smell?
I don't know. This one.
How? You open?
Basically, here is where these are real flowers. Oh my goodness. Wow. I know because I grow flowers. So I have a friend named Merritt. Sometimes you're here as a distraction, and then you're like, where are all the terrorists? Outside, right? Yeah. This is the safest Macy's of all time. If there was a terrorist here, we got him. I think they tried exploding bombs. As not around me, not on my watch. There's so much money to be made here. Not to mention it's Mother's Day. They say Mother's Day is the lowest crime day of all time. You know why? All the criminal mothers have to go to brunch. It's the best feeling. Oh God, I lost my wife. Why do I keep doing this? Why do I even get married and I lose my wife? Hello. Where is my wife? Damn it. Never get a wife. I have to call her. And then my wife's best friend. It's not even kidnapping. It's just I'm too far away. What the? Huh? I like this guy. Smart crab. Good message. You know, it's like I know you're all too important to stay, but thank you for stopping by. Oh, there's my wife. Hooray! Like all wives should have like a hat. I am your wife. That's why in World of Warcraft, it's like you're a guildie, and I was like, oh, okay, I see. My wife. Ooh, soft. A lot of these are soft. Yeah, it's a flower show, more like a father show. Remember, June 6th, Father's Day. This year is June 6th, Father's Day. Father's Day. Dads and grads. Father's Day is June 6th. Nobody remembers Father's Day. It's basically like that. Mother's Day, though. A lot of fathers is like, I can't stand a birth video, but your mom has to be there during the birth video. That's why mom is the most important. You literally cannot leave your mom. I don't like your mom. This is a birth video. Where are you going to go? I'm taking my umbilical cord and leaving. Or I talk to myself because I need expert advice. Why not? Oops. There you go. It's inside there.
Ilong ko, bigla na sumakit ang ilong ko.
Hmm?
Bigla na sumakit yung ilong ko. Hindi ba tayo pupunta sa Crocs?
Yeah, it's our camouflage.
Kasi baka
A 7-Eleven at 34th. I could just go down. Ring my bell, ring my bell. Take the shuttle, go down to the F, and it's good. It's a beautiful day. If you can imagine, the ceiling is the floor. You awaken, and the sky is the floor. It depends on how deep you are under the MK Ultra Naomi. I'm under the MK Moron program, being groomed to be merit. And the merits of our Lord Jesus Christ, they're always summoned in every Catholic Mass, and Christian too. But you gotta have a friend. Ooh. Yeah, these are complete, You can spell your name, and there's Yoshi and Oda. So there's a lot of people, who walk around. This is Bryant Park. This is World Trade Center. This is Port Authority. This is that. This is this. I just want to eat. I could eat anything. Cracks. Oops, sorry. You just gotta avoid. The Knicks are up, and then the Celtics are playing. I don't really care. You want to see the Empire State Building? Yeah. It's like a basilica, Imagine like you're King Kong and you just sat on top of it. Ouch. What's all this about? It's a show about nothing, like Seinfeld. What's the deal with all these people wasting their lives watching live streams? I don't know. I could, select more photos. Oh, I like that. And there. So, this is Stuyvesant High School, my class. As you can see, certain people have made it very prominent, And they're probably in their background. Not all of them are represented. Some of them died. A sad thing, like Pope Francis. And then, there's another picture I have. I like this one. That's They said you couldn't photocopy $100 bill. I did, though. I do all the impossible shit. I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason. I like this. Ba da 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 da. And we are blessed. Oh, whoa. That's a little racy. This one's for some reason. So, the Department of Justice, Federal Officer 3148, CPL 33. I have no idea what this means. Like, just, I don't know what Mocha and Company means. I just know something new is brewing in Manhattan. They have billboards, Crocs, you know. If I ever had a storefront, I'd probably do a billboard, you know. But that's a lot of money. I also have some really foul perfume. I'm glad I can take a shower and remove this. This is really bad. It smells like a dead skunk. Yuck. Makes me vomit. Oh well. At least nobody will ask me for $1. It's like, yeah, I'll just like put this perfume on you. You can get free samples. That's the thing in Macy's. Who, me? Which guy? Like, hello, my assigned Fed. Don't kill yourself. It gets better, pal. I wish if I had a badge, Herb, like one, you're coming after Vivek. Don't do it. He was chosen to be a regional governor of Ohio. You run against him as like, you're not gonna win. This is quitters. You know? It's like he'll say, "I'll quit it," and then your house will be surrounded by marshals. I'm glad I'm not. All my marshals are in here. You know. Oh yeah, you did. Nice. So I have a bratty little sister who went to the same high school as me. She's in charge of all Google, and I called her out. So far, she hasn't killed me yet. Good. That's fucking great. You have the same standing. If you read Moses, it's like, yeah, what am I going to do? That's the Pharaoh, and he's got gods and Egypt. Yeah, I'll be with you, buddy. There's nothing Vivek can do that you can't do better. Now that you told me you went to the same high school, before I gave up, I was like, there's no fucking way. But if you guys went to the same high school, I can do something about it. As long as you're committed. Okay? So I'm gonna like douse you with some oil over the internet, and then from there you get some like olive oil or something. Like touch your camera screen. I have my oil of anointing here, and I'm gonna put it on my finger so to bless you from a distance. Now this is my stronger oil. I ran out of my pacifist oil, so this one will make you very warlike, Herb. Okay, and I also have a new screen protector. So you know where the hole is, and when you see it, where my finger is. And he wasn't grateful, right? Okay, so I'm gonna press my finger to your finger, like ET phone home, and then that finger is blessed via the camera and the internet and all that. Once you do that, dip your finger into some clean olive oil. If you have extra virgin coconut oil or corn oil, that's fine too. Here you go. I bless your gubernatorial thing. Even if you fail, you quit. And when you quit, you quilt. Boom. Okay, I'm putting the finger there. Nice. Okay, you gotta believe that you are the chosen. Like I believe I'm Nate Mendez. For a little while, you will be Nate Mendez. And these people screenshotted your real legal name, and I know. I'll just call you MS13, all right? Yeah, Merlin gotta do. And it's not spelled like that. One thing Vivek will do is like, we went to the same high school, you can't even spell fucking Merlin. Anywho, you see this, Herb? As a Catholic, you know who our boss is, Saint Benedict for now. This is my badge of operation. I'm pretty sure, so I'm gonna bless you through the screen. Okay? Sancte Michael Arcangele, defende nos imprelio, contra nequitam insidias diaboli, este presidium imperic ilideis, supplicis de precamor, tuque princeps militae celestis, satanam aliesque, spiritus malignus, quiet petitionem animarum pervegantur in mundo, divina virtude, infernum detrude, amen. I exorcise all your demons of weakness in the political arena, and especially Vivek. Vivek is inside your brain. I expel you, dumbass. Cruz Sancti Patri Benedicti, Cruz Sacra sit me lux, non Draco sit me lux, vade retro Satanas, nunquam suade me vana, sunt malaque libas, ipse venena vibas, amen. You know? You gotta believe this, just like this. You see the good doggy? Anything helps. They're rebuilding from scratch. I'm gonna give this guy $1. Hey, boss. I just need your prayers. You be good. Okay? $1 isn't much, but that's how you get endorsements. Okay, Herb? If you give $1 to a local Cincinnati bum or somebody with a dog, you'll be in the same thing. There seems to be but this is a job well done. You know, there's no police brutality or anything. So that's what I call a job well done. Okay? $1 won't do much. But a lot of people, it's like, I tried to fundraise and all I got is $1. Make that dollar the most beautiful dollar. At least somebody, my mom, believes in me. Get $1 from your mom on Mother's Day. Then I'll know you're ready for politics. You're kidding me, right? Today's my day and you're soliciting $1 for your stupid campaign. And if she gives you, that means she believes in you. But if she doesn't, cancel it. All right, brother? You're mad right now, but once Vivek takes note of you, he will attack your mom, your record, your history, your grades, everything about you. Good. All you have to do now to summon me into Cincinnati is say the same thing, but swap will never to never will. Because my name is Nathaniel. Okay? Anti-Semite. Right, fine. Anti-secure. You live in a secure apartment. Are you an anti-secure person, Herb? You are not. Last time I checked, you said like lock all your doors, Nate. So you have a very security-minded framework. How can you be an anti-Semite if you're pro-secure? Okay? If you give up at the first hurdle, that's good. That's Vivek destroying you. Okay? Are you anti-secure? You haven't even said she never will endorse me. In a debate, Herb, Vivek is gonna hit you hard and fast. Faster than any opponent you've ever hit. You either become a punching bag or him. If he hits you once, he clones himself into you. Whether he wins or lose, he made you lose your identity as Herb Schnerbler. Do you understand this? Good. You got your shield up. You remember Bruce, Mr. Hostetter? He says nah, nah, nah a lot. I trained him. Right. But, you know, pedophiles get punished in their place. If you made a pedophile prison and then you keep visiting it, you're the pedophile. You want to see it's like, you know, the first year they serve, that's their age as a pedophile. You know, they're a child. They're serving 1 year out of their 99-year service, and you're checking on them for the first year. You become the pedo. I hope you know this. Okay? When you are 0 years old in a pedophile prison, he'll assert that you're like 65 looking on a 1-year-old. These are pedophiles and they know how to think. Okay? What I would do if you want to listen to me, but obviously, just like David Sebastian, you don't. Or just like Hebron, you don't. I've learned to manage all of my rebellious sons the same way. Like a hubba hubba, like that. Okay? And I really can't afford to just keep thinking, like, give orders in the exact opposite. By now, you should know how to think like the exact opposite. Don't go off the handle and attack Vivek without a plan. I have a plan. I've attacked my sister. Make him your bratty little brother. You know, I knew him in high school, and then boom, boom, boom. He didn't even get one varsity letter. I'm so disappointed as this older brother, Vivek. Can you even do that? Right. So, like, basically, I don't want to be mean, Herb. You founded Quitters, and I worked as a janitor. I watered the gimp and all that. But I do notice that there are some VIP customers that know what to do. Even if he was ejected from Washington, he campaigned against Trump. Now, I'll ask you, Herb, have you ever in all your life campaigned against Donald John Trump for president? Please say yes. Because you know, Vivek will do that. Yes, I have lost against Donald John Trump. I have been insulted by Ann Coulter. I have done all of these feats of failure. How have you failed, Herb? Okay, so maybe you should do that first. Let him rule Ohio as you campaign against Donald John Trump. Once you lose, by then Vivek will have turned Columbus into a shithole. You either move out of there with your family or you stay and fight him after having lost to Donald Trump. Okay? Get the same thing. This is the same thing as Moses. If Moses really hated the Lord, like, you know, he would send somebody else. Just like Patrick, you know? Okay, it's up to you. There's a losing battle, okay? He's ready and you're not. He can ask you one question and you would have to say no. Once you say no, he's inside your head. You have to learn how to lie like Trump. Even if you've never campaigned against Donald Trump, you can say, I just did and I lost. You didn't think of that, Herb. Okay. Well, I've done all my best, you know, whatever. Just like, you know, when you did the drink specials and it's like, Herb, I think maybe the Koreans want some more soju. Fuck the Koreans. Okay. I put in my thing. A lot of times, like, I played this online game. I'm going to be president. They have this decision tree where, like, you didn't play along with the Democrats. You lose. I deleted that fucking game right away. You should delete Tropico if it's leading you aside. As soon as I feel that somebody is like, these are the 5 decisions you make in the game to win, I delete the fucking game. Why would I let a video game tell me what to do? Same thing with Vivek. If he makes initial campaign promises and fails to keep them, that's fine. He's going to turn Ohio into a shithole. I've heard what you said about your Korean boss. Again, that's the theory, Herb. Have you been a better enemy to your Korean boss? Can you say that for me? This is okay. Pretend I'm Vivek. I'm brown. I'm a minority. I got personally insulted by Ann Coulter. It's like, oh, you're funny. You're hilarious. I've seen you on the bus, but I wouldn't vote for you. I'm voting Trump, like that. That's how Ann Coulter insults. He is. He's a covert Muslim. Covert means that he's more trained. I'm giving you the best Vivek impression of all time. Let's suppose you have an identity, Mr. Herb Schnerbler, is it? And you say that you would be a better candidate than me. Transparency is very, very important. If you say that there's only $500,000 in the budget, and it turns out you've been squirreling like $3 million offshore account, your suitability for governor is in question. Is this true? Do you use aliases? Are you willing to register under your legal name? I know your legal name. I'm doing you a favor. You're a crony of mine. I'm protecting your identity and your mom. So why would you bite the hand that feeds you? That's just a sample. That is just shut the fuck up, Brownie. So let's discuss. There's people like Nate Mendez. Sometimes he pretends he's Fiesta in America. But, what's his real name in all this? Or Social Security? Am I going to get arrested for this? Now, let's say there's like somebody with initials like MS-13. What is MS-13 all about? Do you know?
I understand a lot
I think it's like Mighty Stupid 13. And I know cartels. I know Mencho. Okay? You don't know how many cartels Vivek has talked to. Or me. So once he can shut you up in a debate. Oh, really? No comment on MS-13. How about the Jewish question? Do you have a comment at all?
Yan, yan yun.
Or brownies? Aren't brownies delicious? They're a pastry. See, this might be rough. I want you to believe you're this Corvette. Light blue is my favorite color, Herb. Okay, I'm just gonna turn off this thing. Do you see this? You see this, baby? That's you. Be this. Do not be this. I can step on this. I cannot step on that. Okay? I just stepped on a gas line because that's normal. I cannot step on a Corvette because I'll get arrested. Be something he cannot touch. I don't know if you're gonna listen. I just have to do my spiel. Hey guys, update your resume, finish all your college, and all will be happy. And then I find out you're unemployed or unemployable. Right. And what's wrong with that? Listen, debate me as if I'm Vivek, okay? My name is, I don't even know his first name. I'll just say Vivek. I went to Columbus High School, and I'm here to make Ohio great again.
Ano kasi minakit natin yung sa second floor doon?
I have no idea.
Nasaan? Doon tayo kumain. Saan tayo kumain doon?
I think over there. Okay, so I'm going to a Korean joint. And all these people are just like in my way. No, you don't have to hear. You have to lead. You say it's your homeland? It's not your homeland. It's your hate lord. You gotta hate Vivek or me more than you hate Hebron. Do you hate me, Herb? I'm your friend. At any time, I can betray you. I know your name. If I go to Truth Finder, all I gotta do is enter your name and location, and I get a profile. But because I'm your friend and you gave me a job at Quitters, I'm not gonna do it. However, in my Vivek persona, I'm clear to do all that shit. Good. Okay? It's not your homeland. You gotta designate a hate lord. Is it me or is you? Did I hire you to run Quitters? No, it's your baby. Take good care of your fucking baby, Herb. My destiny is tied with you. You lose the first thing, you get known as somebody who gives a fuck about Cincinnati. Because I said Columbus. You didn't call me out on that. Okay? You are not smart enough. I'm sorry. Go contact Hebron. I'll be an intermediary. He's still sleeping. The next time I live stream tomorrow, have something prepared. Something anti-Semitic. I'll show you how to be an anti-Semite. I dare all I like. You could have said, how Dave you. I'm Dave Chappelle.
She went up.
Yep. Hello. Hi. I'm doing some food blogging. Now, I'm going to meet somebody just like you, a waiter, who works for a Korean thing. But he's going to be Korean, speaks better Korean than you. That will be Vivek. It's much easier for a candidate for governor to infiltrate my lunch meal than for you to come here. Okay? And I see many waiters like you. Oh God, I'm so sweaty. I have a leather jacket